Hello everyone, this is Mar. 3 years after I said I will be moving to Japan, so I will stop uploading videos. So I thought it would be nice to just try to film this video and let you know what happened actually. And tell you why the videos of my YouTube channel that were mostly ASMR are disappearing. They are going private, I'm not erasing them, I'm keeping your comments and all your support is like, I'm so grateful, like, so many nice people. It's just that they don't fit in my channel anymore. One of the things that's happened is that even if I wanted to do ASMR videos, I live in this super noisy street, so that would have been very difficult. The reason I moved to Japan was because my dream is to enter an animation company. But the very first step that you need when you move to Japan is learn Japanese. You cannot have a fulfilling life, like a really integrated life in Japan if you don't learn the language. So I spent 1 year and 9 months learning the language, which would mean I'll be half of the day, like 3-4 hours a day in a language school for foreigners here in Japan. And then because I had to get the cash, I was also working part-time. I found a really nice place where like people is very nice and I could do the work. I got like awesome experience learning. But the thing is, I was not drawing. I mean, I would wake up, I would maybe do some exercise depending on the season. I would study, go to school, study, do some sketch next to my book because I cannot hold it anymore, and then go work, have kind of fun and well, do that work at the office and go back at home, be very tired, and that's it. So after some months since I came, I started like drawing again, but I was like really stressed, like I have to do my portfolio, I have to do that fan art, I have to do a comic series. And then I look at my portfolio and it was like all these different styles of things, like what is this? Like I was just very stressed until I found something very good advice in a podcast, which told me to focus. Just focus on one thing. I have this time in a week, and every time I have for drawing, I will do for one single thing, all the same thing. And I thought, well, if I can choose one thing, one single project, I want to make an animation movie, but I don't have the knowledge and I don't think I can do that. So I thought, why not a comic? You can do make a comic that is like in a movie format, and well, that would be it. I had an idea that I wanted to help people with a comic, like some comic strips. It's like, okay, let's follow this idea of that feeling I have when I wanted to help like my cousin and my best friend, one of my best friends. So it's like, okay, let's start thinking. And then every time, like still studying Japanese, every time I had an idea or every time I could draw, it was about that. Like at least 80% of the time was like that. When I was walking to the train, I was thinking about the story. When I was home, when I was even at class, I would be drawing the characters. And this is how I created Believe in Fake Magic. It's a story with magic, with action and love, and some mystery. And I started doing it. And it kept going like bigger until I realized that this is not a comic, this is like a full saga. So that's how I divided it. Like, Believe in Fake Magic has like 5 stories, and the first one is Windy Lightning. This story you can actually already read it. Start reading it online because it's a comic, but it's a webcomic, so it's free online so far. And yeah, so that's what I did for 1 year and 9 months in Japan. I just focused on my comic, my studies, and work. Until I went to the next level. I entered to an animation school in Tokyo. And there I learned, like, I'm learning because I'm in 2nd year now, how to make an animation. Like from zero to the final steps, like what are the job positions, how the industry works, and doing the thing. Of course, like I cannot learn everything in 2 years, but they focus on making you learn what you need to enter the company. And then the company will train you on wherever it's needed. And the thing is, I'm ready, kind of ready to enter the animation company. I mean, I am literally the best, like the student with the best grades at class and the whole department of animation. And we've already started the searching for a job campaign, or well, we started searching for companies and stuff. But the thing is, I don't want this anymore. So you see, there's actually like 400 or more animation companies in Japan, and but I cannot go to all of them. Some of them don't even want foreigners, but even when they want them, the salary is so low that the immigration department will not give me my visa because they know that I will not be able to live with that salary. So I have a very small range of options actually. After all this work I've done with Believe in Fake Magic and Windy Lightning, I'm trusting so much that this is a good story, that this is going to a good place, that I rather, instead of working like all days of the week in animation, doing things I don't believe in, I rather work in a full-time position, like with a way more normal work schedule, and then do my thing. And you'll say like, oh my god, like you've worked so hard to go to the place, you have good grades and whatever, and now you wanna do something different? Yes. Absolutely yes. I discovered what I want, and I know it's not the same. I believe stories have power. They can impact you. You learn through stories. All the time, every video in YouTube influences you. Every story you listen from your friends, it's making ideas on you. Like it's molding your values and what you believe about the world. And there's so many stories that teach you the wrong thing. They just harm you. They teach you things that tell you will not be happy with. It's like, if you're not thin, you cannot be happy. If you don't smoke, you're not cool. Well, smoking harms you. It harms people around you, the people you love. You're just making them less healthy. I want to work in stories that teach people how to be happy. That teach them like things that will lead them to search happiness from themselves. I'm not a psychologist. I don't have the answer of all the right questions in the world. I really want to try to make a story that will teach you something that's helpful. And that's what Believe in Fake Magic and the stories I'm going to create are. This is the thing. All stories I create have 5 values. First of all, they have message, life-changing message. I'm trying to put something inside that you will learn from them. And it's something good. For example, Believe in Fake Magic is about being different and being okay with being different. Have you ever feel like that you're not exactly the same as your friends? It's difficult to be yourself. Like people is trying to tell you how you should be, but you just don't feel it. And then you make some friends, but you don't know how to keep them. Like you're different and your friends accept you. And so when I say we're different, like it could be like not just maybe physically, but also, for example, you like something they don't like, they don't understand. Let's say you like manga and they don't understand that. But at some point you have good friends and they say like, okay, that person likes manga, and so what? It's still awesome. But okay, but then you like another different things, like, oh my god, I have to learn to send more, like search for my friends again. I'm talking about these things. How to be different and accepted in Believe in Fake Magic. Life-changing message is one of the values, one of the strongest values that all stories have inside what I'm creating. The second value is that I respect your time, because all the stories have no filler content. That means that each single scene leads to somewhere. It has a purpose. And each single special character, like special chapter, it has a message. Like, do you want to spend time watching stories that you know that they're going to somewhere, that they're going to an end, and there's something like it's endlessly going? And hopefully I will like the end. Hopefully, because it's changed so much just to keep people attracted that it may just make no sense anymore. There's lots of stories like that. And there's good stories that are long, but it's not all of them. I have the end in my mind of Believe in Fake Magic and Windy Lightning, and not the whole saga, just to make sure that each single scene goes there. And it makes sense, and it's beautiful. The third value is about the things that we're not supporting. The stories may have some part of it, but we're clearly not in favor. We don't support war. We don't support racism, drugs, gambling, or homophobia. The fourth value is about deadlines. If I'm telling you that in 2018 you'll have an animation, and I'm being literally, in 2018 animation is coming about Wind the Lightning, you'll have it. I'll do whatever I can to just put it in like there, because I promised. If I'm telling you that when you join our newsletter, each single week you'll have an email, it's just going to happen. If I'm creating for you some expectations, I'll do whatever it takes to delivering them. And if they're not happening, I will communicate you as soon as possible, as clearly as possible on why this is not happening. It's the same I did with YouTube actually. Before I go into Japan, I tell you, hey, I'm going to Japan, I don't know if I'll continue the videos, so far, just don't expect them. And that's what did happen. I went to Japan, I couldn't film them, but it was not a surprise. And the last value, the fifth one, is that I'm trying to be as environmentally friendly as possible. That means that when I'm creating the comic, I will try to use like the paper side by side, or that when I'm buying notebooks, they are like with recycled paper, or I'm buying like, you know that, like these things inside here, like the boxes they buy, like they sell them from, they're plastic, but there's like some options that are from a material that will just like blend with the earth later. So I'm trying to be careful on that things, and I'm still learning. So if you have tips on that, on how to create a like super environmentally friendly material products or even digital products, I'm all ears. Just let me know. And that's it. So do I wanna just work lots of hours for a company I don't believe in? Or do I just work in a full-time job where with people I like, in a position that's really nice, and then spend all the rest of the time creating something that really fulfills me, and it's creating a great impact for people that's enjoying that product? I think it's just obvious. So that's how my 3 years went. I started in a Japanese language school, then I started my comic, and during all the time I've been working part-time. I first started in one position, which was like, okay, it's like I can do it, I'm liking the company, and then I continued in another position, more marketing related. I love it, like it's really good. It's not my passion, I like drawing and making stories, but like there's parts of it I really enjoy. And the people is great, and I'm learning a lot of useful stuff. So it's good. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm working hard with my project, like the animation project, which is related to the Wind the Lightning story, the first story of the Believe in Fake Magic saga. And well, I'll keep like just working in Japan, hopefully, and doing this story for you to enjoy, which goes with all the values I just explained to you. And I don't even know why are you still watching this video. You should just rush there and read the comic because you'll like it. I really trust you like it. I hope we see each other, as like if you're a reader, if you join the newsletter for the comic, or just are in YouTube, leave a comment, leave a comic. If you leave a comment, I will read it, even like reading them all, even if maybe I don't answer to them all. Thank you for checking my videos if you're a subscriber from before this video appeared, and be welcome if you're new. So have an awesome week, month, year, whatever. Bye! It's just so noisy filming this video, as you can see. Well, listen. I normally wear glasses, but can you see this thing? It's beautiful, right? It's the window there, but if I close it, the light is bad, so just keep it. Do you recognize this picture, this drawing, or this one? No? Haha. You should comment that. And I hope I had more time for videos. I just need to draw a lot.